हर पल करूं मैं तेरा ध्यान साईं, तेरा ध्यान साईं, तेरा ध्यान साईं।
Jai Sai Ram. We will now start with chapter 30, the preliminary. Bow to the kind Sai who is the abode of mercy and loves his devotees dearly. Through merely receiving his darshan, he does away with their fear of this worldly existence and saves them from calamities. He was first formless, but on account of the devotion of his devotees, he was obliged to take a form. To liberate and help devotees attain self-realization is the mission of saints, and for Sai, the greatest of the saints, that mission was inevitable. Those who take refuge at his feet have all their sins destroyed and their progress is certain. Even Brahmins from holy places come to him and read scriptures and chant the Gayatri mantra in his presence. We who are weak and without any merit do not know what devotion truly is. But we do know that though everyone else may abandon us, Sai will not forsake us. Those whom he favors get enormous strength, discrimination between the unreal and the real, and knowledge. Sai always knows the desires of his devotees and fulfills the same. Hence they get what they want and are grateful. So we invoke his aid and prostrate ourselves before him. Forgetting all our faults, we let him free us from all anxieties. He who is overcome with calamities and remembers and prays to Sai will get his mind calmed and pacified through his grace. Sai, the ocean of mercy, says Hemat Pant, favored him, and the result is this work, the Sai Satcharitra. Otherwise, what qualifications had he to undertake this enterprise? But as Sai took on the responsibility, Hemat Pant felt no burden or concern about it. When the powerful light of knowledge was there to inspire his speech and pen, why should he entertain any doubt or feel any anxiety? Sai got the service in the form of this book done by him. This is due to accumulation of Hemat Pant's merits in his past births. Therefore, he feels he is fortunate and blessed. The following is not a mere tale, but pure nectar. He who drinks it will realize Sai's greatness and all-pervasiveness. Those who want to argue and criticize should not read these stories. What is needed here is not discussion, but unlimited love and devotion. Learned, devout, and faithful believers, or those who consider themselves servants of the saint, will like and appreciate these stories, while others may take them as mere fables. Fortunate devotees of Baba will find Sai Leelas to be a wish-fulfilling tree. Drinking this nectar of Sai Leelas will liberate ignorant souls, satisfy the householders, and will be a sadhana to the aspirants. The first story is called Kakaji Vaidya. In a place called Vani, in the district of Nasik, there lived a man named Kakaji Vaidya. He was the priest of the temple of goddess Sapt Sringi. He was so overwhelmed with adverse circumstances and calamities that he lost his peace of mind and became very restless. Under such circumstances, one evening he went into the temple of the goddess and prayed unto her from the bottom of his heart and invoked her aid to free him from anxiety. The goddess was pleased with his devotion and at the same night appeared to him in his dream and said, "You go to Baba, and then your mind will be calm and composed." Kakaji was anxious to know from her who this Baba was, but before he could get any explanation, he was awakened. Then he began to wonder who this Baba might be. After some thought, he resolved that Baba might be Triambakeshwar, Lord Shiva. So he went to the holy place Triambak and stayed there for 10 days. During this period, he bathed early in the morning, chanted the Rudra hymns, performed the Abhishekam, and performed other religious rites. But despite all this, he was just as restless as before. Then he returned home and again invoked the goddess pitifully. That night, she again appeared in his dreams and said, "Why did you go to Triambakeshwar in vain? I mean Sri Sai Samarth of Shirdi." The question before Kakaji now was how and when he could go to Shirdi and see Baba. If anybody really is earnest to see a saint, God fulfills his wish. In fact, the saint and God are one and the same, and there isn't any difference between them. If anybody believes that they can go and see a saint at their own free will, it would simply be boastful. Unless the saint wills it, no one is able to go and see him. Even the leaf of a tree won't move without his bidding. The more anxious a bhakt is to visit the saint, the more quickly and effectively is his wish satisfied. He who invites anybody for a visit also arranges everything for his reception. And this happened with Kakaji too. It is possibly hard for most people to believe in dreams and telepathy, but if you have any experience with a non living guru or God, multiple religions across the world talk about talking to God, listening to God, and beating around the bush often basically are talking about telepathy. And this is what happened to Kakaji Vaidya and many other devotees of Sai Baba. How he reached Shirdi, we will see in the next video. Jai Sai Ram.
हर पल करूं मैं तेरा ध्यान साईं, तेरा ध्यान साईं, तेरा ध्यान साईं। दो स्वास्थ्य ऐसा करूं ध्यान साईं, तेरा ध्यान साईं, तेरा ध्यान साईं। हर पल करूं मैं तेरा ध्यान साईं, तेरा ध्यान साईं, तेरा ध्यान साईं।